When it comes to protecting your Nintendo Switch, there are a ton of shells and carrying cases to choose from. But what I find is they're all essentially the same. So when a small startup called Manji based in California contacted me about their command case, I was really excited that this thing would be a little different than what you normally find on Amazon. They were nice enough to send me a review copy. I have it right here. We're gonna open this up, take a closer look at the features and see if the hype is real. So inside of this box, we get one Manji command case, one Manji command shell, and a 90-degree USB Type-C cable. So these three gray components are the 3-piece shell, and this thing here in yellow is the hard shell case. First, let's install the shell onto my Nintendo Switch. The shell for the console snaps on really easily. When it comes to the Joy-Cons, it takes a little bit more effort, but it's actually fairly straightforward as well. It's actually a really nice fitting shell. It's custom fit. There's no movement whatsoever, and it'll definitely protect your Nintendo Switch. Once you have the hard shell installed, you do not for any reason need to take it off because you have access to all the buttons, all the functions. The power button, sound button, headphone jack, game card slot, charging port. Detaching and attaching the Joy-Cons is seamless. This is unlike any other case I've seen. A lot of the other cases out there, they do have zippers. Now, if you have some additional Joy-Cons, you can purchase the shells for the Joy-Cons separately. On the back, we have a fairly large and robust stand. It's actually much easier to snap in and out than the standard stand, and being larger, it's a lot more stable. Now, I did miss one point. You don't have access to the SD card slot. For that, you do have to take the case off, but it's actually really easy to snap on and off. As well, you cannot dock your Nintendo Switch when the shell is on. Now, that's not a big deal because the shell is really quick and easy to remove. When you're playing in portable mode, you could charge as you play, but even when you have it on the stand and you're playing multiplayer, you could charge it using the provided 90-degree USB cable. Also on the back are these straps, and I gotta say, when I first used them, I wasn't a big fan, but they're kind of growing on me as I get more use out of them. They do add some additional comfort, some additional security, especially when playing laying down. You're not worried about the Nintendo Switch falling flat on your face. Underneath the straps, there's also this bulk that's added to the Joy-Cons, which does provide some additional grip. Overall, the build quality of the shell is excellent, and I'm sure in the future they'll have additional colors as well as some additional types of Joy-Con grips. For taking your Switch on the go, the shell perfectly fits into the carrying case. Again, this thing is really snug and custom fit. There's no movement at all. There's a safety clip right here that you would have to pull in order to take this out. You can carry this hard shell around without worrying about damaging your Switch or any other contents that's inside of the case. On the other side of the case is where you would store your cartridges as well. Right in the center here, there is an included 90-degree USB-C cable. This is enough room to fit your standard Nintendo Switch charger, because I know there's a lot of people that are worried about bricking their Nintendo Switch if they use a third-party charger. This will fit 4 cartridges. However, there is room on the side if you want to put some additional cartridges, headphones, or any other things that you do need. One thing I like about this is it just snaps on. These things right here are actually magnets, so it's really quick access to whatever you need. So that's it. That's all I have for today. I hope you liked my review of the Manji command case. And if this is something that interests you, there is a link in the description below. So feel free to check it out. Also, there's a 20% discount code in the description below. You can use that at the Manji store. So make sure you save that cash.